Hello and welcome back. Today I'll be going over a small project I made which is about an inspirational quote generator. Now most of you are probably familiar with these images. It's just an image of nature or something similar with a quote in front of him. So I thought, why don't I make a generator for that? So the stuff at the top here is just import different libraries or for testing, but here are the important parts of the project. The first part, getting the actual nature images themselves. The way I'm going to be doing this is through web scraping. So as you can see, this is the website I'm using, since some websites can actually block the web scraping. So the way I'm going to be doing this is, I'm going to be going through the HTML, and then every time I see this, I'm using pattern matching for this. Because you see, I see question mark quality equals 80, so I'm telling it to stop there. Because if I look over here, we can see that there's quality equals 80 here. Because the entire link up here, that is the source file for the image. So if I copy paste that right now, in fact, I'm actually going to do it. If I take this and copy paste it into Google, and I delete these quotation marks, I'm going to get the image. So what I'm doing with this is I'm getting all of the source images that are present on this website. And then what I'm going to do is actually parse the links, because I can't just use the links, I need the images themselves. So that's what I'm doing over here. I'm requesting the content, and then I'm putting it in the images, and I'm adding it to my image list. After I have the images, I need to actually get, well, the quotes. But before that, I have to make sure all of these images are suitable, because I'm cropping all of these images to a 1000 by 1000 ratio. But what if the image itself is, let's say, 500 by 1000? Where are the extra 500 pixels going to come in for one of the dimensions? To do that, I'm going to simply be scaling up the image by whatever factor is necessary and then cropping it to 1000 by 1000. That's what you can see over here. I'm finding the smallest dimension of the image, and if it's smaller than 1000, then I have to scale up the image by that factor, by some factor, which is 1000 divided by that dimension, in order to finally crop it. So this is just going through every single image and scaling it to the proper size. Next, I need the quotes. So I'm going to be using this website, bookru.com. And as you can see here, these are all quotes from The Great Gatsby. So what I can do from that is basically the same. I just use web scraping in order to get each quote. And that's what I do here, and I got 23 different quotes. So I have a list of images, and I have a list of quotes. What do I do after that? I put them together. So what I do here is I download the font from my Google Drive, which I'm using Comic Sans. And all I do is I just put the things together. As you can see here, I have the wrap text and Gatsby I. That means I'm accessing the I element, the index from the Gatsby list for the quote. I'm wrapping the text and putting it onto the image here, and then there you go. If you're wondering about this white border here, that's because I added it. I made a PNG, which was that white border alone, and added it to each image. And as you can see here, inspirational quotes. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Otherwise, goodbye.